Rome was not built in a day. It was a small dream which laid the foundation stone for our little Rome, our parish church. In the early 90s, traveling all the way to Holy Family Church, Akala, was a bit difficult for the Syro-Malabar Christians residing in Mahakali, Andheri East. During the parish council meeting held on 26 August 1993 at Holy Family Church, Akala, the idea of forming a separate center of prayer and worship for those residing in Mahakali was propagated. 26 September 1993 was the day when the dream of many came true. His Excellency Ma Paul Chittilapalli officiated the first Mass and inaugurated St. Xavier's School premises Poonam Nagar as a center of prayer and worship for the residents of Mahakali. From there, he slowly began to build on our dream. The year 1994, towards the end of September, 2 rooms measuring 680 square feet were bought at Balgovind Nagar, Chaul. On 31st October 1994, the newly constructed chapel named after St. Joseph was blessed and inaugurated by His Excellency Ma Paul Chittilapalli. The entrance of the chapel, being a narrow pathway, was a hurdle the faithful faced. St. Joseph's Chapel was further renovated and modified by acquiring 800 square feet of land. The blessing and the inauguration of the St. Joseph's Chapel, which by now known as a church, was held on 1st Feb 1999 by His Excellency Mas Thomas Levenar, Bishop of Kalyan Diocese. As years passed, the community grew in number. The small size of the church never stopped the members from participating in parish, zonal and diocese level activities. Like any other big church, annual picnics, get-togethers, parish days, Onam celebrations were all conducted, which further boosted the growth, bonding and harmony among the members of the church. Gradually, more and more faithful joined the family. Hence, the need for space increased. This led to the buying of the land lying adjacent to the existing church, measuring 1,000 square feet. On 22nd Feb 2009, St. Joseph's Church was canonically erected as St. Joseph's Parish. Currently, the church functions over 2 floors, with the liturgical activities being conducted on the first floor and other activities being conducted at the parish hall in the basement, spread across 6,000 square feet. On this occasion, let's not forget the hard work and the dedication of all the members of the construction committee, which was led under the dynamic leadership of Mr. James Jacoda. Our dream wouldn't have come true without the continuous support of Mr. Ravindra Vaikar, the then corporator, now Honorable Minister for State, Housing, Higher and Technical Education, Mrs. Shivani Parab, Mr. Shailesh Parab, and Mr. Daniel Fernandez. We acknowledge their efforts and thank them for standing with us in our growing years. Continuous efforts of the past parish priests and parishioners led us to obtaining our own cemetery consisting of 41 graves and 145 niches. It is quite noteworthy to mention that this is the first and only parish to own a cemetery in the Diocese of Kalyan. They say those who have been with you during your darkest days are worth spending your brightest days with. This would be a great opportunity to acknowledge the services of the priests from the MCDS congregation who have been with us right from the beginning, through thick and thin, and continue to offer their valuable services to our parish community. The Sisters of Mount Calvary began their mission in Mumbai by setting up a convent in Takshila Housing Society on 25th June 1998. Since then, they have been serving the community. We extend a heartfelt gratitude to all of them. A thought, the courage to dream, the courage to act is what made all the difference. It wasn't magic, but the sweat, determination, and commitment of many that gave us what we have today. As we are living in the present, delighted with the end result, we are indebted to many who stood as pillars for our community when we had nothing. The trustees, the parish council members, the leaders of the Pidurvedi, the Madhu Sangam, the youth, the choir, and the catechism department. They are the bedrock, the foundation stones upon which our community stands strong. A small sapling planted 25 years ago today has grown into a big tree. A parish community with 162 families and over 200 bachelors. We have come